Welcome, I'm Rob and this is my path. Tonight we're going to check in on our number one Ben and see how she's doing. We had last checked in 19 days ago. And we gave her about 37 ounces of frozen food. We also gave her about 4 ounces of chow and 4 quarts of shred. And we gave her 3 toilet paper rolls. So we expect to see them. They'll just have fun. Eventually they'll eat them. But yeah, let's see what she's looking like. Very nice. They've been eating it. A little bit of our newspaper. And that's okay. Shows they had a good, hungry appetite. And we had some sprouts growing. I don't know what they would have been. It could have been just about anything. Could have been some of the sprouts from the everything bagels. Because I know I did put some of our chow in there. So it's a very good possibility. That's what it is. We have some worms right on top. Hi, babies. How you doing? Looking good. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We had some leftover. Oh, we got worms running everywhere. We had some leftover goodies, and we still have some. Okay. Still working on that outdoor wild find stuff. It's the more woodier stuff, and that's perfectly fine. We'll still go ahead and feed her as if it wasn't there. It'll work into it. Oh, you can see all the worms that are in there. They're putting in the work. They're getting her done slowly. So that's all right. We'll just leave that right over in there. That's perfectly fine. Let's see what they did on food that we gave them last time. And oh, we just look at the worms. Oh, look at them squirming and worming and doing their thing. Oh, that's a lot of worms. That's pretty awesome. And they're still working on some things. I don't know what that is, but they're still working on some of it. Hey, we're not going to get too carried away with the feeding then. I feel like, oh, yeah, I think that is apple. Oh, we still got some potato in there. All right. Hey, we're definitely not going to give them much more. We're going to give them a little bit of some fast stuff, a little bit more paper, and then we're just going to let them do their thing. And we're going to give them chow. So yeah, we'll be right back when, actually we'll go ahead and get them some chow right off the bat here. All right, so we're going to go with 5 ounces of our homemade chow. Just go hog wild there. We'll be right back with some frozen food. We're probably going to go around 10 ounces or so. All right, we went with about 10 ounces of frozen, very fast eating stuff. some pepper, green peppers, some radish, and some cucumbers, spleels. So some nice fast food, something that shouldn't take very long to get through, as they're working on some long-term stuff already, which is nothing that's a big deal. They can take pretty much all the time in the world they would like to. And last thing we're going to do is throw them some of our homemade grit. There we go. Well, I measured out. This is 1.33. I don't know if you guys give that much care about the details or that. If you do, let me know. I'd be glad to do it anyway. I track it anyway, so if you're interested in hearing, cool. If not, we won't do it that way. Okay, so now all we're going to do is just roll this back in there, and we are going to give her some fresh on top. Because as we've seen, they did nibble on the newspapers. Part of that, I think, is they just really like the soy ink that the newspapers use. But I don't know that for sure. Just my guess. We're just going to go with about 2 quarts of shred. And we're using our just our normal shred that we make, and this time we have some that is left. I use leftover alfalfa meal tea to water it down and get a little extra kick, so they should like that. Okay, like I said, about 2.2 ounces. This is a 2.2 ounce container. But how perfect I was, I don't know. But again, it's just, I keep track of this and this kind of detail for my own curiosity. I like spreadsheets and numbers, so it just makes it a little more entertaining for me. Okay, everything seemed to be good and moist, so we're not going to wet it down any further. I think they will be just fine. Actually, you know what? We are going to give it just a little taste of water, I think. Okay, yeah, no, you know, it's pretty good, and we're going to do a complete workover of this on the next run, but, yeah, for now, we're just going to cover her back up, let her be. Make sure the worms are off, and we'll cover her back up till next time. There's not much of the paper left, which again is perfectly fine because we've got paper coming out of our ears, and anytime I want, I can get lots more coming in. And okay, we'll put a new piece here. And new piece here. What we are going to do though, we are going to give it just a spritz of water across the newspaper. We're not going to get carried away. 5, 6, 7 spritzes. And then we're going to cover her up. That's just to make sure we have more than enough moisture. All right. And there we go. Another check-in on bin number 1. Complete. Until the next time. And until the next time, take care. Take it easy. Take it one day at a time. Peace out.